Hello, everybody. Hey, Nanya, you are first. Hey, witchy woman, how are you? Hope everybody's having. Hey, CCK. I'm going to bear with me for 1 second. I'm gonna switch to YouTube because it seems like the chat's better when I do that. So hold on 1 second. Better. All right. All right. Now I'll do live chat. Hey, Carla. How is everybody? Today's stream is Thoughts, Love, and Happiness. Hey, Miss Michelle. So I'm going to try to have love and happiness. I am having one of those days. I don't know. I'm all up in my feels today. I don't know. Hey, misdemeanor. And I just seem where I can't shake. I am really excited about tonight. I'm happy for Smokey P. I'm happy for the community, and I just really hope it's a good turnout. But I know even if it doesn't go off like how it's planned, Smokey P will be able to pull it off. Hey, Eagle. I do. I have the feelers going today. I don't know. I don't know what it is. My husband came home yesterday, grumpy as heck. He's working a lot. He's trying to do overtime. He's trying to, do the best he can for the family because I'm unable to work due to health issues. And, so he's pulling the weight of two people, and I love him for it. And I know it's tough, but dang, he came home and he was okay at first, and then all of a sudden, you know how like when you're married and you have kids and it seems like your significant other gets mad at the kids, even though my kids are adults. Let's correct that. My children are adults, but they still do live at home. And they still can drive you crazy even if they're adults. We all know that. So the kids, I think, irritated him. And instead of, you know, talking to the kids about it, I always call them kids, but they are adults. But, instead of saying, hey, you're irritating me, or, cut the crap, or I don't approve of that, or whatever it was that that irritated him. Instead, he took it. It was like he gave them the silent treatment, but gave me the attitude. Like he went to bed even grumpy last night. And usually he doesn't. We kind of have a rule that when you're going to bed or when you're leaving, you always we always kiss and say I love you because just never know. So it's been always a rule that we've always had. Hey Ash, hey misbehaving Richard. So we've always had that rule, and nope, he went to bed last night, didn't even nothing. So I tried to shake it off, but I just woke up today in just a mood. Like you moved your mood onto me, and I hate that. And I just seem to not be able to shake it today. But I'm trying. I'm trying to, let it go and see it as a new day. And yesterday was crazy on YouTube. I think it was just everything. I think I just everything. YouTube was absolutely crazy. People that I care about were, getting hurt and dragged. Hey, little Kelly. And it was really hard to watch that and try to not get involved because, as we know on YouTube, two people could be fighting. And when you go to White Knight for a friend, and then they make up you're the person on the outs because you white knighted. So I really try not to do that. I try to let people kind of hash their own things out and figure it out, and I'm just there to listen and to support as much as I can, but I definitely don't white knight for people, because you end up being burned in the end anyways. So watching that yesterday, and then the husband and I don't know. I'm just in one of those moods tonight. But I'm hoping to shake it off. I decided I would go live and try to spread love and happiness into this community. And everybody, I'm really excited about the live tonight. I think Smokey P's really excited. I think everybody is in this community. So I really hope, people do speak out, because I don't think this stuff is going to end if we all just stay quiet, So I really hope people, but I get why they stay quiet. Oh, I love you too, Nanya. I understand why people stay quiet. This community is crazy, and with the dog, it's crazy. So I'm really hoping people have the courage enough to speak out. So hopefully we can stop the craziness. Like, I get the tit for tat, throwing tomatoes, whatever. Everybody throws them. I even throw them. That's normal YouTube shenanigans, So have at it. But there's got to be a point where we all take a stand and get these people that find it funny or humorous, or funny and humorous are the same thing, but that think it's okay to be doing this. And we still allow them in the community. We still allow them to have a voice. We still allow them in chats. We still allow them on panels. I think that needs to stop, in my opinion. I think we have to start calling these people out and make them be accountable for the things they're doing, and us as a community all standing together. There's no sides, there's no nothing. It's just a community standing together. Because a lot of people are like, oh, well, this person docks, but they're on my side, so I'm not going to say anything. It's okay for them. It's justified for them because they're my friends. No, when you're going real life, there shouldn't even be a side, a friend, anything. It should just be that it's not acceptable, and us as a community are not going to take it. So I hope everybody does go to Smokey P's tonight. It's at 9:00. I don't think I have any mods in here. All my mods have left me. See, I'm unloved. Not one mod in here today. They're all fired. Every single one of them are fired. Oh, see, and then here comes Puss in Boot. Woohoo! I was gonna fire you all, but if anybody I'm sure most of you guys are sub to Smokey P, but just in case, if we could put his channel in the chat. We need to agree as a community that certain behaviors won't be tolerated, regardless of who it is. Exactly, misbehaving. That's exactly what I mean. Me too, Jenna. I hope people won't be hesitant to speak because they're scared others don't think the same way on things. We can have different views and disagreements on things, or people, without being mean and fight. I totally agree. Apparently abuse the strike system that's available to you to use. If someone's using your content, they deserve to be doxxed. Is that what I heard last? That is apparently what I heard too, Ash. Apparently. That's what it's there for, right? But apparently, we're just losers if we do that. Like, really, get over it. Like, people wouldn't strike you and people wouldn't, do reports on you to YouTube if you were following the rules. It's not that hard. Follow the rules and you won't have to be reported. You won't have to have somebody strike your channel. I mean, how hard is it? Especially at your age, you should know the rules. And if someone pisses you off, then you can dox them. I think I heard that too. See, and that's where, good morning, serendipity. That's where one thing for me, I don't agree with that because I've heard that too. And I've heard, well, they did it first, so I should do it back. No, two wrongs don't make a right. I get that this person doxed you. I get this person went real life on you, but that doesn't mean you turn around and do it again, in my opinion, because you're no better than the person that just did it to you. And then when they sit there and they try to claim that they did it first and I'm right for doing it, no, both of you are wrong. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you slice it, both of you are wrong. I also heard that someone can claim this. Oh, I don't see that. Claim this is their job and therefore claim we have all gone real life, even though their content is fighting with other people. Amen, Ash. Yes, I heard she is not untouchable. She thinks she's untouchable. She thinks that she is YouTube God or something. I don't know. I don't get that. You're not any better than all the other people that sit on a panel and drag other people, me included. Don't act like your content is better than anybody else's. You haven't had content in shit. 8 months or more, maybe even longer. She had content when I first became a Patreon. She hasn't had content since. You are no better than anybody else sitting on these panels dragging people. So I don't know how you sit there and say you have content and this is your business and everybody should leave you alone. I guess we could say the same for you. Leave us alone. Like you say, you don't like us, don't watch us. But you watch us. I love that. I don't watch these people, but I caught a clip. She says that all the time and I crack up. She's like, I don't watch these people, but I caught, this person's live. And let me say, blah, 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 blah. No, she's not untouchable. Absolutely not. No one is. You're right. If if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. I mean, you can sit there and spew your shit to kingdom come and you take it as truth and, all that, but we're not allowed to. Get the heck out of here. Oh, and now she has only been put on the dirty 2 times. Apparently, the 3rd time she claimed for a while just vanished out of her mind. In reality, no one cares about the dirty except her. Exactly. Exactly. Maybe if you were in this community and you treated people with respect and dignity and stop acting like your channel is better than theirs all because of a sub count, maybe people wouldn't put you on the dirty. Sorry, I think we're all equal here. We're all doing our thing. I think just because of my sub count doesn't make me any better than anybody else or any worse than anybody else. But she feels like, I have all these subscribers and I have a Patreon and I have members and I have this. Oh, now she makes candles. I don't know if anybody saw this video. I don't remember who the creator's name was. But I got sent a link last night and I watched the video, and it's a video about her candle making that she's making and how some of the things that she is putting in the candles are harmful. They can explode, they can catch on fire, the toxins that come from the candles, the glitter and all that is not good. In that basically they were putting out, rose water. Yes, Thank you, Serendipity. Yes, she did do a good one. And it wasn't her, I didn't take it as she was dragging her or anything. She was putting out there a like a warning that Laura, oh, this creator is not giving. So you go and buy those candles and then it explodes in your house. I mean, I don't know. So if anybody has not seen Rosewater's video, you must go watch it because she put a lot of facts out there. Rosewater said she uses the Scentsy wax. Yes, this creator admitted to using Scentsy wax to make her new candles. And from what I understand, even though it's Scentsy and it's like a pyramid scheme and stuff, they don't allow that. Just like if you were somebody that was in the business and then you decided to leave the business and you had leftover Scentsy or Thrive or anything you're selling from those types of, you can't go and resell them. You'll get in trouble. You can't use their product to make a new product. So good luck with that. And that is definitely on Alive. So I'm sure somebody has probably made that well aware. Did she not research candles and fire? I mean, dried flowers right up there where the wick is. I agree. Just like glitter. I don't, and rocks. I don't know. I just see whoever ordered. I'm not saying don't order them. If you want to order them, order them. You know, I don't tell anybody how to spend your money, but just be aware of what you're buying and what you're going to light up in your house, because that seriously could be a problem. I mean, I don't see candles with flowers and glitter and rocks in their candles. I think there's a reason for that. I think that if candle companies actually thought it was safe, they would have done it already. They're not doing it for a reason. Yeah, there was a $20 dried flowers in a candle. Yes, Lisa. Glitter and rocks or whatever she says. And it's all top quality. Now, remember, it's all top quality, but you have to buy the candle and you have to pay for the shipping because she ain't paying for the shipping either. Like, I don't get it. And it's vacation money, honey, if that wasn't something else. Like, hey, why don't you just put a sign on your forehead saying, give me money so I can go on vacation? I mean, really, you might as well just stuck a sign on your forehead saying, hey, subs, give me money so I can go on vacation. Oh, yes, that's the name of them. Semi-precious stones. Yes, that's it. Top quality rocks. I think she got them from the dollar store. Top quality, though. Or maybe it was Hobby Lobby where I got my empty perfume bottle. I don't know. Exactly, Miss Michelle. And she runs around and talks about all these e-beggars. Yep, she does. She's asking for a lawsuit. Fucking, she is. Like, I'm glad it's I'm glad it's not me. I really am glad. Oh, Jesus. I don't think I would do that, though. I'm a little bit more intelligent, you know? I don't know. So, yeah, I don't get the whole candle thing, but I'm just saying, I would not spend $40, $20, and $30 plus shipping. I mean, I think how it works, how a business usually works is like, okay, you charge $40 for a candle, but you have to pay for shipping. So you take that $40 and include it in the shipping. So then you might end up with $20 or $25 in your pocket. But Why would anybody want to buy it and pay for shipping? That's not how it works. I wouldn't spend $20 on any candle. Screw 40. I agree. And don't forget, the thing she called wine glasses, let it be known they're not wine glasses. Those are champagne glasses. There's a difference. There's wine glasses and there's champagne. You are not putting candle wax in a wine glass. You're putting it in a champagne glass. Just champagne flutes. Yes, Remy. That is what those are called. And you can't even light it. And those are like $20. And it's just for decoration. Okay. But everyone else needs to get the fuck out of here. Buy Candleberry candles for $25 and they are amazing. Yeah. We're all e-beggars. We're all, losers and bottom feeders, and we have no content in anything. But she's doing a 10-minute video clip and saying, send me on vacation, buy my cheesy candles. And then I was cracking up because she literally glued like Dollar Tree lettering on the candle, on the outside of the candle. I was dying laughing. Can you get any more tackier? Sorry. Hey, Salon. They're collector's items. Yes, they are collectors. Yeah. And the nails. I'm a tomboy, but my nails are like that, and they're real. I cannot even tell you how many comments I saw or heard about those nails. I cannot even tell you. Everybody had a comment about those nails. Those nails were pretty, And I wanted to know. I guess she did a live last night, I guess, driving, because she's on vacation now because she sold 3 candles. So now she can afford to go on vacation. I wanted to know, did she take her real car or did she rent one? Just, asking for a friend. I'm just curious. My friend wanted to know. My friend just wanted to know if she actually took her convertible, whatever it is, her convertible hoopty, or if she rented a car. Because that would be quite interesting to hear she rented one. But anyways, I'm supposed to be spreading love and happiness today. I think I failed at that. Oh, okay. Good. She paid a bill. Woohoo! Asking for the neighbor. Exactly. So I was going to say, my friend said if she wasn't driving her convertible, that means she didn't pay her registration yet. But she must have. But I'm supposed to be spreading love and happiness, guys. You guys aren't helping me very well. Hope those extensions were high quality since she wants to donate donations through PayPal since she's out so much money. Girl, I think she orders her hair extensions from China. But she says they're top quality. I don't know. I have real hair. I don't have that problem. I don't have to buy extensions. We're all happy compared to most. Exactly, Life Rewinded. We are happy. I'm happily dragging somebody. I see it as happily dragging. I got a smile on my face, and I'm not yelling. I'm not screaming. I'm not swearing. I'm just happily stating my opinion. Can't have a registration without insurance. Well, I don't know in her state, because I know she didn't have it for a long time. She ordered them bitches off Wish. Matter of fact, I love Wish. Wish does have, with Wish, there's certain things I would buy through Wish and then certain things I wouldn't. But I do like Wish. Why is her hair still so thin with the 80s extensions? Good question. Maybe it's because all that pizza and sushi. Maybe she should add some vegetables to her diet. Maybe her hair will, grow correctly. But when you live on pizza and sushi and wings, I think your hair would thin out. I think you need to add some vegetables to your diet. How pissed it made me to see her hair all nice, yet wouldn't pay for an updo one special day. Because it's, hey, Smokey P, how are ya? We're all so excited about tonight. Are you excited, Smokey? I bet you are. You've been waiting for this live for almost 2 weeks. We're so excited. If her subs really want to help her, they should teach her to live within her means. You would think. Tonight is going to be fun. It is. We've all been looking forward to it. I think everybody's been looking forward to it. Because like I was saying before, even if it doesn't work out the way we want it, it's Smokey P's channel. You know he's going to make it fun regardless. Because that's just who he is. Yes, it will be fun. I need to gravel and wig so I can get my Judge Judy on. Oh, it's 3 a.m. for you, Mojo? Aw. See, that's what's tough, because you're a big part of this community and it stinks trying to work around everybody's time difference. But I'm sure Smokey will keep it up. So even if you can't make it, I'm sure you'll be able to watch the replay. I know it's not the same as being in there, but at least you'll get to see what happened and what people had to say. Hey, Whiskey. Thanks for stopping in. Hold on, guys. I gotta mute my doggies one out. Hold on, I'll be. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, the doggies wanted to come out. Everybody that owns dogs, you know how it goes. They have to be in every room you're in. They need to know what you're doing at all times. What did I miss? If you notice, you cannot find Yankee candles at Walmart anymore. Actually, it's funny, Black Dahlia, where I live, actually, the real Yankee candles, see, I have the privilege, the real Yankee Candle Company, where they originate from, is 25 minutes from me, actually. So even though Yankee Candle doesn't sell them in Walmarts or the stores anymore, we can just go to Yankee Candle. And if you ever come to Massachusetts and you're in the area of where Yankee Candle is, you really need to go into that store, because although it's the factory, they also have little stores inside of it, and they make it all Christmassy all year long. They even have a Santa's workshop So in the winter, Santa flies in on a helicopter and he goes into the Santa's workshop and they have little elves and Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus come in and they have fake snow falling and they have all the candles. It's really a really pretty store. Yes, the Cape also has it. Yep. Yes, Yankee Candle's outlets are super bargain. I think Yankee Candle is cheaper than, Perplex candles. That's pretty sad. Oh, okay. I order them from their website, but all my favorite ones were marked down on clearance. Strange. Oh, really? Mine is like Macintosh. That's one of my favorites. And yes, whiskey and much safer. I was just telling everybody to go watch Rose. Oh, I forgot her name again. Rose something. Darn it. People said it in the chat. Rosewater? She did a video yesterday giving everybody like the things that Laura Perplex should have actually put, that don't light my candles because they might catch on fire. Don't light my candles because they might explode. Don't light my candles because I have glitter and flowers in them. That type of thing. She paid $1,000 for all that stuff. I think she needs to get her money back. Yes, honey boo boo, my email is in my about section. Yes. Of course you want to go out. I swear, dogs are just as bad as kids. You're doing something and they have to, interrupt you. I'm going to mute my screen for a minute because I'm going to do something that you're not allowed to do on YouTube. I forgot that I muted. Sorry, guys. I'm sitting here jabbing away. Blonde moment. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot because I moved over to the YouTube screen. So you guys are typing away. So I'm thinking you guys can all hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You should be able to now. I think I'm on. Yes. You see me? Oh, crap. See? What would I do without you guys? I meant to mute the camera, blank out the camera, and not mute my. Sorry, guys. Blonde moment. Sorry. I muted the wrong thing. I muted the wrong thing. Too funny. Too funny. But I don't want to hear we're e-beggars anymore. You have no room to call anybody e-beggar from here on out at all. When you're sitting there begging for people to buy your candles so you can go on vacation, you lost the right to call anybody any bigger. I mean, she lost the right a while ago, but this one really means, I know I'm a mess, Lisa. I'm a mess. What do you guys write? Honey Boo Boo did ask what my email was, and I'm gonna scroll back to see what. Jenna, is your email in about section? There is a case I wanted to let you know about. It's like the worst catfish type senseless murder I've ever seen. And he was a soldier. It'd be a good one to cover. Yes, definitely. I haven't heard about that one. So yes, definitely send it to me, honey boo boo. I have not seen that. Wookie, leave the little girl alone. Vacation, hair, nails, school supplies, lawyers, cars, let's up. You know, we gotta scratch out the lawyer though, because she don't have one of those. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Sorry. We got people walking down the street, and my dogs go ballistic when people walk down the street. So I had to put them in the house. Be careful to anyone looking to buy a candle from the burp. Newbie candles making is so very dangerous. I agree. It is dangerous. Like, I wouldn't even have said anything if it was just an actual candle. But when you're watching, glitter going in there and dry flowers going in there and rocks going in there, I don't care what she says, freaking high quality rock my butt. I think she went into her driveway and picked up the rocks and put them in there, but nor there. I just see them dangerous. I just do. I think if you're gonna buy them, at least don't light them. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to support her and buy her candles, by all means, do it. Anybody can buy whatever they want on here. I don't. It's anybody's money is anybody's money. But just, I wouldn't light them. That's just my opinion. Buy them and look at them. Don't light them. Because I just see somebody getting seriously hurt. A pet, I see somebody's house burning down. I really do. Like, no offense. I mean, do what you got to do, but at least be safe. I just don't see those candles being safe at all. And then to use, obviously, the Scentsy thing didn't work out for her because now she's making her own candles. So obviously, the Scentsy avenue that she was trying to do didn't work out. But you can't sit there and use Scentsy products to make your candles. Hello, that is illegal. Do you ever look at things that you sign, like YouTube agreements, because you break all those? PayPal agreements, you break all those. Patreon agreements, you break all those. And now you signed an agreement with Scentsy, and guess what? You're breaking that too. You should really read what you sign, because you break every rule you ever do. I definitely, TL Hodge, I definitely don't think those containers, like the one with that looks like a jewelry holder, the jewelry holders that you get for like $1 or like $5 at like dollar store or whatever, and they got the lid on them. Those are meant for like to put your jewelry in or your rings in or change in. I definitely don't see them as candle lighting material. I can see somebody lighting that in that ceramic literally breaking, busting wide open. Hello, Dova. Welcome. Oh, cleaning the pool. I hope you're in it while you're cleaning it. It's cold. It's not hot here today. I'm actually enjoying today. I actually can sit out on my porch and not sweat to death. Finally. It's been a lot of hot couple of days, but um Laura should sell empty perfume bottles, right? She does better at that. She does. Because mine was really pretty. For anybody that hasn't seen it, hold on, let me show you, because I still have it sitting out here on the porch. That is my pretty empty perfume bottle that I got for being a Patreon. It's empty. Isn't it pretty? I think she paid more in shipping than she did buying it. So for anybody that didn't see it the other day, that is what I got for being a Patreon. And I literally, when I got it, I literally took it out and I was like, oh, perfume, cool. And I'm sitting here dabbing it. I'm smelling. I'm like, why does this perfume not have no smell? And I'm sitting there like, what the heck? I can't figure it out. I never seen perfume that doesn't have a scent. And I called my friend and I'm like, Perplex got me a perfume bottle, but I can't smell the perfume. I've tried and tried and it has no scent. And they're like, is there any perfume in it? And I went, I don't know. Because I have my blonde moments. And I was like, I don't know. And I'm like, oh my God. She sent me an empty perfume bottle. So everybody's like, well, buy perfume and add it in there. What? Why would? No, because I might as well just use the bottle it came in. Like, why am I going to go buy perfume in a bottle to open it to pour it into this? That makes no sense. Yes, she sent it to me empty. Yes, it was empty. Completely empty. That's what I got. I did not get a wine glass. I got an empty perfume bottle. But the strangest thing for me was I got this after I left her Patreon. I got this after I left her Patreon, and I never gave her my address. So I really want to know how she got my address. No, Tessa, no, it did not spill out. It didn't even come in a box. It literally came in an envelope that has the bubble wrap inside of it. And I looked and there was no wet spot. Literally, she sent me an empty perfume bottle, and supposedly it's supposed to be just for decoration. So we pay her big money, we pay to be a Patreon, and we pay more for Patreon than she does to show appreciation. I would think you would match it at least. Hello, Gingerlock Mom. I never gave her my address. Never. No. Lisa, never. Never, never, never. I don't know how she got my address, because I was under the impression that Patreon doesn't send that. They just basically, because Patreon, when you sign up for Patreon, it's Patreon that deals with your credit card and everything. She doesn't get to see all that, So I was under the impression that Patreon just basically sends her something to say, Jenna Moon has joined your Patreon. So she emails you and welcomes you to Patreon or whatever. But I guess Patreon sends her more than I thought. Laura said that she has all the Patreon's addresses and phone numbers, past and present, but I don't know how. Because I'm almost positive in anything I read through Patreon, they don't give the creator that info. They don't give her that info. They don't give the address. They don't give a phone number, and they do not give the credit card. They just basically say this person paid, they're now a Patreon. So then, then she sends you the welcome or whatever. And then if you don't pay, or, something happens with your card, whether it gets lost or whatever, she gets an alert that you don't pay, and then she messages you and it's like, hey, your payment didn't go through, whatever. But I don't know how, I still to this day don't know how she got my address. Wow, I got 75 people in here. Make sure you report back to your master, guys. Make sure you're screen recording it right. She needs to know everything I said so she can go live with her content that she's so good at. Please. I think she should join Smokey P's panel tonight, in my opinion. Out of all creators, I think that's the one that should be on panel. Because I bet you a lot of people have a lot of things to say. I do remember putting in that info when I signed up. Yes, I do too. I do know when I signed up, I had to give my name, my address. I don't think my phone number, but it was definitely name, address, in your card. But that is strictly through Patreon. She doesn't see all that. So I don't know how she got my address. Smokey and Dova's suggestion on providing links to Patreon reporting and how long form reports on Twitter. You need. Oh, problem solver. Get out of here. Come in and know your real name. I'll repeat myself all I want over and over and over and over again. You don't like it? Move along. Problem solver. Let me guess. Which Patreon are you? See ya. I pulled a Trisha and got me a 5-star. LOL. I have many things I love to say to Perp. I bet you do. But she ain't gonna face you, Serendipity. You know it. She runs. Every time she runs. That would be interesting, me misbehaving, to ask somebody else that does actually have a Patreon. I'm almost positive they don't get that information. I'd be shocked because I think it would deter a lot of people from Patreon if they knew that Patreon gave the creator your address and stuff. So when she says I have all my ex-Patreon's info and I've never done anything with it, that's false. They do not give any of that info other than the names you sign up with. Yeah, that's the impression I got. And she definitely has. She sent me an empty perfume bottle. So that is false. She has done stuff with it. You mean Laura lied? No, never. I just realized I was 3 minutes behind. It's all right, Pixie. Don't worry, I just repeat myself over and over and over again anyways. I can't wait to fry an egg on my carpet fire. I lost that. I can't wait to fry an egg on my carpet fryer from the Jolly Rancher candle. I'm stoked. Yes. Yes, Ems. She sent me an empty perfume bottle. That was what I got for being a Patreon for 1.5 years. From Hobby Lobby, from the home decor section, for $7.99. I just showed it. You must have missed it. Here. See? That is what I got. I didn't get a wine glass. Some people didn't even get anything. How rude. Like, how rude is that? You know, if you're going to send one, I mean, I would think all Patreons are equal, right? I mean, I know if I had a Patreon and I wanted to give a gift to the Patreons, I would give it to all Patreons, all of them. But instead, she picked and chose because there are some Patreons that didn't get a thing, nothing from her. That's what Laura does. She repeats the same spiel every time. They can't stop talking about me, blah, blah, blah. Is there another community that wants Laura? I second that, Salone. I'll even give it to the lowest bidder if somebody would just take her. Take her and move her to the other community. I would have such a party. Let me tell you, I think a lot of creators would. I think we would all have a party if she went to a different community. Let me tell you. They got doxxed as a gift. That's true, Dova. If you think about it, the people that actually didn't get anything are the people that she has doxxed. Now that I think about it, majority of the people that did not get a candle and stuff, or a wine glass. I don't even think it was a wine glass. I think that was a champagne glass too, but a champagne flute. But wish I could give some advice to her. Simple is better. Yes. No matter how much we put facts out there, show proof, it never matters. She lies and people believe it. Absolutely, Whiskey. That's the one thing I think that drives most of us crazy, because we're not just sitting here just spewing hate, because we're not. I mean, she can sit there and say we are, but we're not. We're just trying to have people make a judgment based on facts and truth, and calling her out for the stuff she does, and we show the facts and we show the proof, and yet she can wiggle her way, manipulate her way right out of it every single time. Not for everybody. I mean, a lot of people have seen the light, and a lot of people are seeing what she's about, which is good. But there is some that it just doesn't matter. It will light on fire, Remy. I'm telling you. That's why I'm sitting here telling anybody, if you want to buy candles, by all means, buy the candles so she can go on vacation. Absolutely. But just don't light them. I would hate to see your house burn down because the perp wanted to go on vacation. I really would. People have to learn and see on their own. It's a shame, but they will. See it in time. They will. They definitely will. On their own time. But that doesn't mean we're gonna, stop pointing out when she does vile stuff. I mean, poor Kiki. I mean, I just feel horrible with the way Laura has treated that woman. Like, what does it matter? She's on YouTube. It doesn't matter what her home life is like, or who she's married to, or how many kids she has. It doesn't matter. Leave the poor woman alone. Like, really? TL Hodge, you're absolutely right. Don't give her address, even if she doesn't mean to. It gets shown accidentally on purpose. For fuck's sakes, wake up. Yes, because like I've said, how many times Laura is awful to Kiki? She is, and it's heartbreaking because Kiki comes at her with YouTube stuff. You know, Kiki calls her out on her bullshit, which all of us do. And you know what? You can do the same, Laura. If you don't like Kiki, fine. You don't like Kiki. But call her out on YouTube stuff. Why do you gotta go real life? Why does it matter who she's married? It doesn't matter. And I'm so tired of them saying that they look people up because they're coming at you, at me. So I need to know. Do you know how many people that are in her private chats or in her Patreons, pictures of them, or their names, or their house, or whatever. And these people have never gone at her, ever. So I am tired of hearing that you only look up people when they're going after you, because that is such bull crap. If you want to know who somebody is just because you want to know, you look them up and then you post it all over your Patreon. You do. Just because you want to know doesn't mean we want to know. I just feel bad for Kiki. I just do. I feel bad for Kiki, and Laura is going to say, oh, fuck Kiki. What about what Kiki's done to me? Kiki hasn't looked you up. Kiki hasn't gone after your kids. Kiki hasn't gone after your home. So what? What has Kiki done? Called you out on your shit? Okay, that's so horrible, but so don't sit there and say, what about what Kiki has done to me? Just like, what was it? Yesterday, she was up on a panel and Amanda Lynn made a comment, and instantly that meant that Amanda Lynn was admitting to the CPS call. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, how did you get Amanda Lynn making a statement about, I believe it was her YouTube, just something, it wasn't anything to do with CPS. CPS never came out of Amanda Lynn's mouth at all. She was just reiterating something Laura said. And Laura instantly was like, that means you were my CPS caller. Where the hell did you get that out of that? So now, what is that? The 10,000th time she has blamed Amanda Lynn for being the CPS caller on top of everybody else, but she sits there and says, I haven't blamed anybody. Yes, you have. She has some of the most repulsive things towards or about Kiki. If someone said quarter of those things to her, she'd be on the warpath along with her subs. Absolutely. Agreed. How many hands has that chat been in now? Which chat? I don't know. I mean, she has so many secret chats. Who knows? Because she always has secret chats. Always. And then she lies to the people that support her and that pay for, support her with in Patreon, and they'll sit there and say, is there a secret chat? And she says no. Amanda Lynn said something about you telling people to call CPS on me, meaning Laura telling people to call CPS on Amanda Lynn. Maybe why people want to mess with your Patreon and YouTube. Yes. Read the comment before, Jenna Moon. Okay. Let me see. Do people like MM not realize, is that the one? Do people like MM not realize how many people have seen her address because Laura dropped it in a not so private chat? Agreed. I'm sure the delivery that MM got, as disturbing as it is, as wrong as it is, I don't agree with it. I'm sure the person that sent it to her got it from those chats, because that's where all of MM's information is. That's where all Mandy Bell's information is. That's where all of Ash's information is. That's where Stephanie Brown's information is. That's where Diane's information is. Do you want me to go on? And that's just the people I can think of off the top of my head that information is in those chats. That's just off the top of my head. Oh, Marsha. That's another one. You know, Marsha's kids and Marsha herself. I mean, I can go on for a while of people. The address I used was 123 Santa Claus Lane, Northborough. I'm a little elf. Oh my. Okay, Whiskey, see you tonight. I'm so excited. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I'm going to be jumping off pretty quick too. I have to get some stuff done before my husband gets home. Smokey's live is 6. Wait, what's that? Where did she go? I lost that. Where did it go? I saw 6 something, but then I lost it. Smokey's live is at 6 back. Eastern time or my time. It's 9 o'clock Eastern time, Whiskey. It's 9, not 6, 9. But yeah. Well, you know, I mean, I am sick of talking about Perplexed, but it makes it hard not to talk about her, because every time I think I'm not going to talk about her, she does something where you have to talk about it. You know, like this candle thing, and it just drives me crazy because she calls people all e-beggars, and she's sitting on a 9-minute video begging for money to go on vacation. So it's hard not to talk about her. It really is. I try not to. But I am going to get back into my crime thing. I'm actually, I don't know if you guys ever heard about this, but I always mess up the ride's name. Misdemeanor can probably fix it for me. I always want to call it Veritech or something like that. But there was a water slide built, and a senator's son ended up dying on this ride, and he ended up being decapitated from this ride. And there was basically the water slide, they didn't follow the rules, the protocol, whatever. They did everything illegally, and these people ended up being charged with murder, attempted murder, all this. Baruch. Yes, Baruch. I don't know if anybody's heard about that, but I was thinking about diving into that case, because it's not really a case, but it is. Didn't he fly off the water slide? There was netting on top of the water slide, so he didn't really fly off, but what happened is the raft went airborne, and it basically went into the net, and it decapitated him, and he died right there. He was his parents were there, his 5 other siblings were there, his brother went down the slide right before him, so he watched it. It was horrible. And the case, it is a case, but it's not. But there's just not many laws on water slides and things like that. So I was thinking there was 2 women on the ride with him as well. Yes, easy. Yes. Yep. So I was thinking about that, talking about that. Yes, Ash. Yep, it did. And so I'm thinking about talking about that case. I've started researching on it. I'm going to do a little bit more research. 2 females lied about their weight. Imagine that. Yes. Even if they lied, they had him up in the front, which why would you put 2 grown women in the back and in the middle and put him in front? Anybody knows it's going to tilt backwards. So he went up in the air first. And 2, there was a weight limit of 450 pounds. Even though they lied on their weight, they weren't even close to the weight that needed to be on there to be able to have that raft go down the slide. So I am going to be doing that case. I'm going to call it a case, but really there isn't. It's just more of informing people and maybe being able to, make people aware when you go as family members out to an amusement park and stuff, and you instantly think because this amusement park is running or this water park is running that that everything is safe, that it's up to par, that they've done all the stuff that they're supposed to do when really they don't. And there's a lot of amusement parks and water parks that want to make the money, so they will run a ride when they shouldn't have. So I'm pretty much I guess I would say, bring more light to it and more awareness of when you go with your families to things like that. So I am going to be touching on that. And Honey Boner is sending me an email about another case, so hopefully I can look into that and start that. But I am definitely going to get back into my cases now. I have to thank an anonymous sub that was nice enough to actually pay for my StreamYards because I was on the limited and I was running out of time. So an anonymous supporter sub actually paid for me to have where it's unlimited. Now I don't have a time frame. I can have 10 people up on panel. I really appreciate her doing that, and I thank her for that. It was such a kind gesture, and I'm really happy about that. So now I don't have to worry, oh my God, I don't want to start this crime or that crime and run out of time. So it was really nice. It was nice, Salone. It was definitely, I wasn't expecting it, but then I got the alert that it was in there, and she had wrote me a nice little note and said that it was for my StreamYards, and I instantly did my StreamYards, and then I sent her a picture, saying that I did it because I felt weird because I've never had people want to support me like that. So I didn't want them to feel like I took the money and, went and did something that it wasn't meant for. So not that I think this person would be worried that I wouldn't, but it just made me feel better to know that, I did exactly what you wanted me to do with the funds. So I was really appreciative of that. So I am going to jump off. Everybody, again, tonight, 9 o'clock, Smoky Peas, Common Ground. It's going to be fun. Please, I know people haven't emailed him, but if you have a change of heart and you do want to email him, there is still time to email him. And it's subslivesmatter@yahoo.com. Please email him. And even if you don't feel like emailing him, but you get in the live and you're watching other people talk and you finally feel like, you know what, I am brave enough to go up. Like you said, we said you can go up and not have to use your name. You can go up and not have your camera on, and you can come up and say what you need to say. Because, like we've said, without you guys, we wouldn't have our channels. Without you guys, we wouldn't be a community. And I feel like, you guys deserve a voice just as much as us creators deserve a voice. So I hope to see you guys all there tonight. Remember, 9 o'clock. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't hit the likes, please hit the likes. I will talk to you guys all later. Enjoy the rest of your day, and have fun. And I'll see you guys tonight. Bye.